guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Kaden Campbell, the Diva Wagwan. Welcome back. If you're new here, make sure that you subscribe before you leave. Like the video, drop a comment down below, everything of that nature, and also follow me on my socials. It will be listed on the screen. So in today's video, I'll be doing a get ready with me. I haven't done one in a while. I think the last one I did was like a month or so ago. I'm trying to get into that creative being again. So I'm going to a birthday dinner today. I did my hair already. It's a ponytail updo. I have some little lashes on, nails. I did my skincare and everything. So now we're gonna go straight into doing some makeup. Now for me, my style of doing makeup is I like to start with my brows. Yeah, I'm a brows before everything kind of girly. I'm looking for a spoolie. Let me know how you like to do your makeup. Do you like to do your brows first or your brows last, or mix it up? Some people do their brows after they highlight and stuff, but for me, I like to do my brows before everything else. So I'm gonna go straight into doing my brows. I can't really talk during that process, but I'm not gonna really talk about my makeup. This is like a get ready with me, talking about stuff. I've been wanting to do this a long time because I feel like almost everybody knows how to do their makeup. Like, if you don't know how to do your makeup and it's 2023, girl, get it together. I love you, but get it together. Go learn. Listen, when you try to do makeup, I don't think people are like, oh, makeup is so expensive. Yeah, makeup is expensive, but you also have affordable makeup. I didn't start off and run go buy Estee Lauder and run go buy Huda Beauty and all that good stuff. No, I started out with Black Opal. Then I worked my way up to MAC. Didn't like MAC, and I worked my way up to you know, Sephora stuff. And I still don't own a lot of Sephora stuff, but my makeup be looking good. Don't hate, you know, my makeup be looking good. So it goes to show you, you don't have to have. So guys, this is not a bun. It looks cute like this though. I would wear it like this, but it's not a bun. So I'm not really doing a lot per se. I'm just going to do my brows, and then I'm going to speed through my brows, and then we're going to start again. So the brows are done, babes. So now I'm gonna move on to doing my face, and I've been really loving this primer by elf. It's the Power Grip primer, and I've been loving it down. Okay, I've been loving it down. I'm trying to, and honestly, it doesn't stay on the shelf because the girls know that it's lit. So I kind of just want to come on here and talk about, I don't know, I just want to talk about stuff. So I put on my primer, so I'm going to let that get tacky a little bit. Now I've been color correcting for some time, and I like to use the Pro Concealer. If you guys been following me for a while, then you would have known that, like, if you watch my vlogs and stuff, you would have known that my profession, I'm a security guard by profession. That's my 9 to 5. That's my bread and butter, like. And I've been doing it for close to 2 years now. How much of that I got, but I was basically saying that my profession, if you guys know me and been watching my channel, then you know that I'm a security guard by profession, and I've been doing security for a little, almost 2 years. Before security, I was a customer service rep for a lot of reputable companies, one of which is, and I worked for a lot of companies before, but under one umbrella, like. So I've been in that field. I'm equipped with 7 years customer service experience for different companies. So I had the same job for 7 years. I did not love my job. I felt drained. I felt like I was just doing it just to pass time. I really hated it. It was customer service over the phone was not my thing. I know I did it for 7 years with it not being my thing, but me, I'm a very practical person. I'm very logical. Like, I have started a lot of ventures during my 7 years. I am a certified makeup artist, and I'm a chef, and I like to cook. I've made a business out of it, a catering business out of it. But what is in my eye? Yeah, and honestly, I've done other things during that time, personal stuff that I wanted to do for myself. So I'm a certified makeup artist, like legit, and I've worked being a makeup artist for at least 5 years from the 7 years that I was doing customer service. So it benefited me. Basically, I've been doing makeup artistry along with working a 9 to 5 job. And within those 5 years when I started doing makeup, I also started YouTube. So I was doing a 9 to 5. I was going to school at one point, with putting that 7 years. I was doing makeup, and I was also doing YouTube. So I think it's definitely safe to say that I am a workaholic. And it's not because I want to be a workaholic, it's because I gotta pay these bills, baby. I got things to do. I have dreams, I have aspirations, I have a lot of goals that I've been setting for myself from a younger age, and I gotta get to them because I feel like time is running out. And with all that I'm saying, when I came to Canada to live, a lot of stuff that I thought was gonna go good didn't. So I was forced with a lot of obstacles, one of which was homelessness. I don't want to talk about it too much, but I did touch on it once before. But yeah, one of that was homelessness. It was a very hard time for me, but with everything that I've overcome, I overcome that. I go get that bag. I don't depend on nobody. I've been doing this. I think it's a trauma response for sure. But we're not gonna talk about that. We're not gonna talk about that part. But it is a trauma response. I have to make sure that I'm good. I'm taken care of. I don't rely on anybody. Though I've had a village and I've had some amazing people in my life who has helped me become the person that I am and helped me along my journey, invested in me. Friendship. My dad is the only man that has ever invested in me, taking care of me, provide for me in that way. And I love my dad so much. He's literally the best. I need to go visit him soon too because I haven't seen him in a while. But anyways, so it's safe to say that I'm a workaholic, people. I'm a workaholic, and I know this about myself. I can't sit down. I feel like I always have to be moving. I always have to be doing something. and I just always have to get my life together. Like, I'm just always getting my, sometimes in the middle of the night I'm like, oh, I need to go get my life together. Like, I be getting my life together, like I need to go do this, I need to go do this. So it's safe to say that I am a workaholic, and I know this. I know for a fact I'm a workaholic. So what I'm trying to get across, after I came out of the customer service, I slowed down on doing makeup, because when the pandemic hit, the makeup was not hitting, people are not really going anywhere. It slowed down drastically, and honestly, I did a video about this whereby I feel like people did not respect my time and respect policies and procedures, and I just wasn't feeling it anymore, and I was like over it. So I kind of took a break from makeup, a long ass break, the longest break I've ever taken. I'm trying to rush at the same time as talk, but basically I started security a little over 2 years ago, and within my first year I was working at a hospital for a company, and to be honest with you, it went okay. It wasn't the worst job in the world, it wasn't the best paying, but it wasn't the worst job in the world. Like, I met some great people there, did some great things there. I learned a lot, being that it was my first security job. I learned so much, and it kind of opened the door for me in that industry, and I liked it. It's still customer service based, but it's a little bit more different. It's more like authoritative, and it's not like a customer is always right. It depends on which aspect of security you're doing. I'm gonna put one more pump here and one more pump here. I think that's enough, and one here. I'm gonna put it under my chin because I want here to look more flawless, because I bring the makeup down on my chin because, like I said, I have iritism. Anyways, within the first year I only did one job, and then it wasn't the best paying job, and I wanted to launch out more, and I got a second job within, and then I've been working 2 security jobs for the past year. So I worked with one company, and so in this year, March, I stopped working with them, then I started working with another one immediately after, and then I had another one. So I was working 2 security jobs. To one point I was working crazy hours, doing some crazy things to make ends meet. And what I'm trying to say is that I got so obsessive with providing and doing everything, and like, I can't drop the ball, I have to be doing this. And I got a job at a mall, and I was going above and beyond. Like, I was doing a lot of stuff. I'm not saying I'm a perfect employee, but I was doing a lot. And at one point I was doing a 2-person's job with 1 person's pay, and they laid me off from one of the jobs. But to be honest with you, I was working 7 days a week up until a week and a half ago or 2 weeks ago, and my body was telling me, girl, you can't do this, you need to get it together, you can't be doing this, this is not the life. I don't want to work 7 days a week. I don't want to be I don't mind having a second job, but working like probably 2 times, like having a full-time job and then having to work like 2 shifts out of the week or 3 shifts. But it took over my entire life. I was still doing shit, don't get it twisted, because one thing about me, I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna enjoy my life, because life is short, and I don't know when mine is gonna be gone. So I'm gonna live it regardless. But it was consuming me, and certain things I wasn't able to do, and I was like, I needed to like take a break from one of them. But I knew within myself that the job that I was gonna pick shouldn't be the job that I pick, but I was gonna pick it anyway, because I was working less time there. I was working 2 days, Saturdays and Sundays, and then I was working Monday to Friday at another job. So my full-time job I was gonna keep. Lo and behold, 2 weeks ago they laid me off from the Monday to Friday job. They called me. I went to work the Monday. They called me and told me it's not gonna work out. And I'm like, what's not gonna work out? So basically they're gonna lay me off. I'm like, okay, whatever. Within half an hour I was stressing out. I'm not gonna lie to you, I was stressing out. I was like, what do you mean? Like, I didn't even really ask on the phone because I was just like, my whole life just flashed before my eyes, and my bills and all, everything that I have to accomplish, I have to get done. And it was a decent paying job with a lot of work still. I kind of reflect and I was like, I was doing so much for this place. I was going above and beyond, and they still didn't see my worth, and they basically discarded me like a piece of trash. And I was sad about it, and I was like, you know what? But what was amazing, God is good to me, and that's why I have to be very grateful, and I am really blessed and truly blessed. And to be honest with you, the job that I was doing on the Saturday and Sunday, that paid way more than the full-time job, but I had less hours. If you're in the security world, I was like a floater for that job, but then they assigned me to a permanent site that I was only doing Saturdays and Sunday because things are a little bit slow after the pandemic and everything. So I was basically sitting there in the midst. I was here with one of my friends, chilling after work. They called me and I started to like spiral, because like, what are you talking about? Like, I don't have a job now? Like, what? I was like, what happened? What did I do? I couldn't think of anything that I did horribly. After that, I was just sitting there and I was stressing. I was crying a little bit, and then I went on the other app for my other security job to see if they have anything in the week that I can go to, and I saw 2 shifts. I saw one for Thursday. This was a Monday. I saw one for Thursday and I saw one for Friday. So with seeing that on their app, it's like a big thing. So you can submit a request, or you can request a shift, but you don't have to get it. If somebody else requested before you, it's a possibility that they will get it. So what I did was I called them and say, hey, I see 2 shifts there. Are they available? Can I work there? So he was like, okay, are you permanent at so and so site? And I was like, yeah, I'm permanent for the weekends. He's like, oh, are you only available for the weekends? And I was like, no. Instantly, no. I can work. I was like, I can work. Yeah, I can work. He's like, okay, so we have a shift, so we're gonna switch you from Friday to Saturday to Monday to Friday, okay, 3 to 11. I literally couldn't believe it. Like, I was like, what are you saying? I was like, okay, I'll be, and they were like, you can start tomorrow, and the next day was Tuesday. So I didn't even get to stay home, because God is amazing, and he looks over you and he watches over you and he sees your heart, he sees your sacrifices, and he's like, yo, you're not gonna do my child like that. You're not gonna do my child like that. She's been going, she's been doing, what are you doing to her? And he put his foot down for me, and I was like, this is nobody but God. I literally went down on my knees and I started to pray. I read my Bible, praying, and I was like, you know, God, protect me, guide me, cover me, praying for my family, my friends. And I was just praying and just thanking God for all the blessings that he bestowed on me over the years and everything that he's doing for me. And I was just so grateful. I was just in such a grateful attitude and a grateful mood, but my spirit was very low, because I know deep down I can't do this 7 days a week, and I wanted a change. Like, I wanted to, like, you know, but God picked it for me, because he said, if you pick it, you're gonna pick foolishness. I mean, I want you to pick it. And it's so good that he picked it right there, and then he made the other job available. I got the opportunity, and for that I'm extremely grateful. This is Born This Way from Too Faced. Is it Too Faced? Yeah, and this is in butterscotch. So basically I was like, you know, God is great, God is awesome. He literally provided for me when I needed it the most, because I've never been out of a work. The only time since I've been in Canada, I've been working probably a year after I started coming here. I came here in 2013, and the job that I had for 7 years, I started working there in 2014. I left it in 2020, the ending of 2021, and 2020, like late 2019 to 2020, I had a year off for maternity leave when I had my daughter. That's the only time. And I still did not do work. I was still doing makeup, I was cooking, and I have big people bills. I don't have no little girl bills. I have big people bills and problems and responsibility, and that was just not working out at the time because I didn't have much investment, didn't have much help, not much support, and things like that can be very slow and iffy. But I'm still working on that though. So basically I was like, what do you mean I'm gonna not have work? So I'm only gonna work 2 times a week or pick up shifts whenever it's available, and I'm gonna have to start looking for a job right now because I'm not gonna stay home. Like, I would lose my mind if I don't have work to do. I will lose my mind. So I'm like, I'm going to lose my mind. I have to find another job ASAP. You know, when you don't have a job, all your bills piling up, like, I'm gonna run out of my savings. Like, I can't, like, times are already hard as it is, and I have 2 jobs. So what is gonna happen when I only have half a job, you know? So it was like, God literally came through, and like, that's my testimony. I just want you guys to believe that there is a God and he's there for you. Sometimes it might look bleaky, sometimes it's like you feel like he's forgetting you, but trust me, he's not. Who will be for you? Trust and believe. Trust and believe. You can't get my blessings and I can't get your blessings. Trust and believe. So if you're watching this and you're going through a hard time, just know that nothing lasts forever. Nothing lasts forever. Only good salvation. And you will get through it. Because I thought I was literally gonna lose my mind. The only reason why I didn't really lose my mind, like lose my mind, I was here with a friend, and they kind of helped me, you know, coach me, and it's like, you know, they were giving me a little word of encouragement. And at one point I was like, in my head I was like, shut the fuck up. Let me lose my mind, because I'm gonna lose my mind. Listen. But they were so nice about it, and I appreciated them. They saw me cry, and you know, they're telling me, you know, don't cry. And yeah, this is the Maybelline 370 Deep Bronze Stick Foundation Cream. It's literally done. And yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys, that when you feel like you're at your lowest, God will stand up for you. Trust. Just trust and believe in him. And I was like, what is happening? So I have this client that I did in 2020. I did her wedding and I did her wedding. So she's the bride, which is her, and a couple other people. And she's always getting customers for me. I just love her so much, because like, girl, you're still supporting me after so many years. And it shows that like, I'm good at what I do, so people do love when I do their makeup. I'm more of a skin finish kind of makeup artist. I am not the, what you say, the birthday glam. I can do all that, but for me, I feel like I prefer and I'm better at doing natural nice glam. Yes, I can put in a pepper color. I'll show you some of my work on the screen if I can find anything, but I feel like I'm really good at subtle glams. That's my specialty, and my clients that I do, and it's because of the clients that I have over the years, they are that type of people. They like, you know, they don't like the fussy, extravagant beat. Even myself, if you guys have been following me, you will see that I kind of strayed away from I never really was that type of person. I was just in my creative element when I used to do makeup tutorials, because I love doing makeup. But like, to be honest with you, most of these tutorials that I have on my channel, I never actually wore those makeup outside. It was just for the video. So my wholeheartedly, I think I'm a neutral glam face, beat face kind of girl. Like, I'm not the color, no, it is not me, it is not I. But yeah, I have a wedding to do coming up soon, and I'm not gonna talk too much because I hate talking about stuff before it happens, because things be happening. I had a wedding to do a few months ago, I think in May, and I got sick for 2 weeks. 2 different illness back to back, and I couldn't get to do it. But I found somebody for the bride, and she did an awesome job, and I make sure to keep her in my contacts because anything can happen, and I never usually have like any contact for any other makeup artists, because yeah, I don't know a lot of makeup artists in Toronto. I actually don't even know one apart from this girl that are cool, like, you know. I personally don't know any in Brampton. But yeah, so that was my little talky talk that I wanted to discuss with you guys. And so, and to be honest with you guys, I wasn't able to focus on YouTube because all I could do was vlogs, and then sometimes I couldn't get to edit because my day job that I was doing was really time consuming, and I couldn't like edit there, and I can't edit at my other weekend job. And then most of the times I'm trying to come home to sleep, and I have housework to do, and I have other stuff to work on. So my YouTube was really suffering too, even though it's a hobby, and I wasn't able to do clients because unless it's in the evenings after work, then how am I going to do it? So even myself as a being was suffering from working 2 jobs for so long. And one of my actually I have 3 jobs because being a mom, and my mom has been helping me out with my daughter, so that literally helped me so much to stay focused, go on my grind, and I got a lot accomplished that I needed to get accomplished. Shout out to my mom, my dad, my friends and family who loves and support me through anything I do. I appreciate you guys, and I love you guys so much. My mental health is not great. Not because you see me here looking the way I'm looking and being happy and being cheerful. My mental health is shit. But as being the person that I am, I can't allow my circumstances to dictate how I live my life to the T, because I have to know that, just like I said, nothing lasts forever. I actually have to practice what I say and not just say it. It sounds good, but it's not about sounding good. It's about actually not stressing too much, because I started to stress, and then my body was like, right now I'm going through some health concerns. I'm not going to talk about it too much with my PCOS. I was talking about it earlier, and then my body was like, girl, what is you doing? So it's killing me right now. But what am I gonna do? Sit there and cry? No, I'm gonna put on some makeup, dress up in my clothes, I'm gonna buy, and go out, go enjoy myself. We make a stung on me head and ball and cry. If I talk to my daughter every day, I, you know, talk to my mom, talk to my family, talk to my friends who I can talk to. Like, not over the phone per se, but we message and stuff like that, and just not make you focus, just not make this thing get to me, because if me sit down and focus on it, then me I go depressed, me can't eat, me can't sleep. So maybe sleep and eat so nice food. I'm telling you, stress I got always there, no? Bills I got always there. Problem, one thing we can tell about adulthood, problem and stress always there. From me I come till now, me never out of stress and problem. Anytime my life is going too good, I know something is about to pop off. Like, I literally, even the other day when I was like, you know, I have my 2 little jobs and I'm working them, it's been like what, 5-6 months, my new role as a supervisor. Oh yeah, I was a supervisor for that role too. Supervisor, how lucky I was, how close it was to my house, everything was just so perfect, and I was like, something is about to happen. Like, I just knew it. Like, it's too good to be true. Like, what is going to happen? And then it happened, and then I'm like, okay, it is what it is. I did cry, I'm not gonna lie to you, I cried about it. It was really sad, but I'm not gonna cry over spillment, because I know that once something always happens for the greater good. You might not see it, but trust me, it's a reason why it happened. It's for something better, or even something that's not even so better, but something that is meant for you per se. Probably that is not meant for me anymore, and I just have to accept that and move on. Alright guys, so I pretty much have a lot of my base completed. So now I'm gonna move. I'm not even sure if I should do lashes. I was gonna put a lash on top of this, but I feel like I could. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna put a lash on top of it. So yeah, so my base is pretty much done. I'm gonna move into, I'm gonna put on my powder now. So I already set my under eye and stuff. Now I'm gonna put on my powder. I have my AC on, because if you guys are hearing that sound, it's my AC, because I don't want to be hot. And this is my holy grail. Yeah, so basically I'm just trying to be okay. I'm not upset anymore. Like, there's a lot of things that I have to figure out, and a lot of things that I need to work on in my personal life anyways. So I just, instead of sitting down and stressing, I just start looking for other jobs, looking for other opportunities, and working on stuff that I needed to get done anyways that I was too busy to do. So it's a L, but I turn it into a W. You see what I did there? Gotcha. Because no, when I really think about it, and I think, I'm like, okay, how am I gonna do this? Like, what am I gonna do? And I'm like, you know what, it will work out. It will work out. And I just left it at that, and here I am 2 weeks later, and have a full-time job. Because remember, the devil wanted me to not have a full-time job, but now I have a full-time job, and I'm just living life to the fullest. That's it. Nothing else to do but to just live life. And then I'm gonna move into my eyes. Now, the theme for this birthday dinner is Barbie. I'm not a pink girly. Like, not me saying this with pink on, but I deliberately put it on for this video. I have this palette from Juvia's Place. I haven't used this enough in life, so I'm going to do a mixture of Bori and Zobo. So I'm gonna put Bori on my lid and Zobo in my crease and see how that looks. finished getting dressed. I did my hair myself, guys. It's not really perfect, but it looked decent for me can wear go outside, because yeah, it's a hair that I bought before, like I did a half up half down before, and I really liked it, so I bought it again. So I decided to do like a updo. I really love the puffy. If you know me, you know I love curly, puffy, and then length. It's all up my alley. So I didn't do a tutorial on this. If you want me to, I'll do one, but I'm gonna fix up my edges and then come back. Hi guys. So earlier I honestly was rushing and I didn't get to close out this video, so I actually went to the event before doing this outro. So I just wanted to come back to just wrap up the video, you know. I just didn't want to end it like abruptly. So yeah, I really enjoyed talking to you guys about something, you know, other than makeup, lifestyle and stuff, other than makeup, or like, you know, vlogs or products, or, you know, I wanted to talk about that and I felt like I did. But anyways, I just wanted to come back to show you guys what my makeup looked like a few hours. I did my makeup around, I finished my makeup around, okay, let's just say I finished everything around 8 o'clock, my makeup and everything, and then I started getting dressed. I actually did get ready with me for TikTok and Instagram reels and stuff, so that kind of took up most of my time. And then I didn't get to close this out because I had to go, because I was actually late enough, a 1.5 hour late for the event. It was a birthday party of a friend, but nonetheless it went well. I had fun, but I just wanted to come back and say thank you guys so much for watching. I truly appreciate you for watching the entire video. Please do leave a comment down below, tell me your thoughts. Share some interesting things that have been happening that God has blessed you with, or some sad things, you know, let's chit chat in the comment section. I really appreciate that. And if you're not yet subscribed, like, now you can see, now like what now, you're gonna have to subscribe to the channel, because like you can't just leave and not subscribe. Like, who does that? Come on, man, it's free. Yeah, and if you're not yet following me on my TikTok, my Instagram, my Snapchat, I will list all that information on the screen, so you can go ahead and check me out over there. I try to be active, especially with the memes and stuff. And yeah, stay tuned to my channel. Yeah, stick around and see what's next. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.